Thank you. Thank you. You guys are far too kind. Hey, security. Who gets to get off the rafters? Security! Rafters! There's a guy climbing! Get him off there! Shh, shh, shh. Okay, calm down, people. Calm down. I'm excited as you guys are. Let me get to this. What's going on, guys? Now that they've shut up, I'm your host. I'm Apollo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm bringing to you guys, once again, another gameplay commentary by myself of my good friend, the PappaCat. Now, this gameplay is from Major League Gaming's second version of the Halo Reach game types, or also known as MLG V2. The map is Sanctuary. Game type, as you can see, is Capture the Flag. This is a game between Team Ability and Instinct, and I'm going to answer my question that I posed in the end of my last video: what happens when you give a cat a sniper rifle? This is going to answer every question you have. He is the most underrated sniper in the entire league. No one pays him any attention. He's a sick player. He busts heads. He gets dome. Let's get it started. As I said before, this is PappaCat we're hopping on board with. Now, he's going to break off right off the bat and go for sniper. And he's going to prove and put a period to my sentence that he is the best sniper in AM, or one of them. Boom! And if you don't believe me, keep watching. Next 2 kills right here. Lunchbox is going to be sent packing. And then T2, well, he's going to get the 2-piece. Bye-bye, Lunchbox. And hello, T2. Goodbye, T2. Alright, so my boy right here is going to wet noodle it a little bit. He's going to bounce it around. I don't know why he doesn't pull up the DMR and just kill Tots, but there you go. Easy snipe kill. Once again, he's a good sniper if you haven't got it already. Now, he's single-handedly kind of charging into the base. He has one teammate behind him who's back up, but he gets taken out, and PappaCat is unfortunately going to get cleaned up right here. It would have been a good push, really solid, if he would have had more backup, if they would have pushed as a team, but unfortunately they were spread too far across the map to really be effective. Alright, so Ability's going to take up a nice middle position right here, but Exploits, which is Ryan RY, actually pushes right up the middle and dies right here. That really wasn't the best decision on his part. They did have cover from both carbines as well as from Instinct's sniper position, so they really had good map control there, and they could have gotten a really nice spawn kill, and that would have resulted in a flag cap right here and then. But unfortunately they push up all kind of individually, and as a result, they all get taken out. PappaCat's fighting for his life right here against Lunchbox, and comes up just a bit short. Now, coming up right here, you're going to see a really nice 3-person push, and how the result of bad spawn trapping can work. Frag that is actually about to push into Instinct Sniper, while PappaCat's is going to go our Carbine. Now, T2 is about to spawn right inside of their sniper, as you saw right there, and that is because Exploits was pushing up into the flag, as well as Exposure was in their rocks. So there was really no other place for Instinct to spawn other than their sniper. Now, Ability used the slate spawn kill that they had going to move the flag into Instinct's courtyard, which put a lot of pressure on them, for they had to stop that flag, or they would have been down a point already in the game, and it's only 3 minutes in. Now, because Ability failed on that push, it gave Instinct a really nice position to get into Ability's base and put some real pressure on them. Now, Instinct is causing a real problem in Ability's sniper. They've taken out 2 of their guys, and T2 is sitting in their sniper, putting shots on both PappaCat as well as Frag that. Now, PappaCat gets shot in the back and decides to drop down to the shotgun. Now, the nice thing about headphones is that you can hear the footsteps and the breathing of the Spartans as they sprint. Now, PappaCat hears this and decides to take a nice shot at T2. Headshot. I told you he's a good sniper. With Ability clearing out Instinct under the base, Rockets have spawned, and there's an all-out push for Rockets. Now, sending 3 both down, bottom, middle, 2 Rockets from Ability is questionable at best. It was a really stupid idea. Now, they actually have 2 trapped on their Bond. Now, PappaCat seems to have forgotten the one that ran underneath him, under their P, and who ended up killing him, but he managed to take out Tots. So it was kind of an even trade, but he gave a really good map position for a not-so-important kill. Now, PappaCat turns around to deal with Lunchbox. Unfortunately, he is going to get out-juked here a little bit. Just a bit of dumb luck on Lunchbox's part, but it's going to allow them to relieve little pressure and get a nice push through Instinct Sniper into Instinct's base. Now, Ability is in a really nice position, makes a really nice push here. Tots is going to remain top mid. They are going to take out Lunchbox in the rocks with a really nice shot. T2 does spawn under their bridge, but he's not going to do too much damage. Now, this is a really nice push by PappaCat. They do manage to take out Roy, and then PappaCat just basically charges into the flag and tries to kill Lunchbox. This wastes 2 snipers from T2 sitting on Instinct's pea shooter, and allows Ability the chance to kind of get a feel where Instinct is. Now, PappaCat is going to grab this sniper, and he's going to do work with it. I mean, he's going to get 3 really important kills, which is going to stop Instinct from scoring. He gets a really nice kill on T2. He's going to jump onto their car and look their sniper. All of Ability just got taken out on their sniper. He's going to kill Lunchbox and wait for it. Yahtzee! He gets a kill on Todd. That makes Instinct 3 down and stops a counter push, which could have potentially cost Ability a capture right there. Now, there's no reason for PappaCat to be in Instinct's rocks right here. I really question this decision. He should have just retreated and saved the sniper. Instead, he's going to get hunted down right here, and they're going to lose it. It's not a real good idea to push the sniper, just because you don't want to risk losing it to the other team. And now, Lunchbox does have a sniper in Ability's flag behind them, so that's going to cause a lot of problems. Now, what Lunchbox is about to do here is called a bait pull. It's when a player pulls the flag with having no intention of running. He is just trying to bring the opposing team back to their base and reduce the pressure on the other team. In this case, it didn't work. Ability did spawn in their flag, and now Ability has Instinct's flag running up their ramp, and PappaCat is just holding the way. He is the guardian to allow the first flag capture of this game. It is now 1-0 Ability. Now, with Ability 3 down, they're actually going to have to push really hard in order to avoid a counter capture by Instinct. They are going to make Instinct waste a rocket right here, which is going to be really nice because Instinct with 3 rockets, I'd rather have 3 instead of 4. Alright, so as PappaCat died, he notices that no one grabbed their snipe, so that's the first place he's going to go. Now, weapon timing is everything if you didn't know that already. It's going to let you know when the power weapons are up, when you should get them, when you should push. Now he's going to get a nice kill on Lunchbox and take a little pressure off Ability in getting him out of their base. They just have to deal with everything in front of them and not have to worry about getting shot from behind. And now he's about to get into a sniping contest with Roy, and unfortunately he's going to lose. Alright, so there's really nothing that I want to touch on for the next minute or so, so I'm going to fill you guys in a little bit about our team. The team consists of FragThat, Exploits, Exposure, and PappaCat. Now, out of those 4, including myself, with Apollo, I am the coach. Out of the 5 teammates, 4 of us actually live around the same area with pretty close distance to each other. PappaCat is actually the only one that is not from Pennsylvania on the team. He is from Kentucky. Yes, Kentucky. While FragThat, Exposure, and Exploits and myself actually are all from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They actually live about an hour from me, so it's actually not too far of a distance if we want to carpool for an event or something, but it's still a decent drive. They're all relatively around each other. They all play hockey and baseball and all this other fun jazz. So, recent placings at Major League Gaming. Providence 2011, the championships, they actually came in 21st. I was actually not their coach at that time. I just didn't go to Providence in general. Then for Columbus 2012, the Winter Championships, we actually placed top 24 out of 179 teams that attended, or whatever the number was. Now, they actually didn't have consolation matches, so we really couldn't tell how well we actually placed. We only dropped 5 games to the event, including 11 games of warm-ups where we are actually owed a ton of steak sauce. For those of you that don't know, if you win a game by over double the opponent's score, so to say, if the opponent's team gets less than 25 kills, it's called a steak-tacular. That was coined by Bungie, the makers of Halo. And if you do that, you say they owe you steak sauce. So Severance actually owes us a ton of steak sauce. We actually made them rage quit at one point. I love you guys. You guys are the best, but I want my sauce! So yeah, top 24 at the event. It was a good event. This game we actually would have lost would have been the stage reaming in winners round 4. We went down 0-1, and then came back to win it 2-1, I believe. Then we played Carbon, which is the only pro team in our bracket. Winners round 5. By the only pro team, I mean current pro team. Screaming was a pro team. They have pro caliber players on it. Any one of them, with maybe the exception of one, could. So we lost the Carbon, unfortunately, 3-0, because that was the actual first round of best of 5s in that game. I'm not going to get into it, but needless to say, I lost respect for them. Then that would have been Saturday night. Sunday morning, we actually woke up a little early, went down to the venue. Really couldn't find too many warm-up games because there were actually not a lot of teams there. It was really early. They started Halo before they started anyone else. So we played Apex Devastation for top 16 on Sunday morning. We lost them 3-0, unfortunately. That's how we landed in top 24. If we would have beaten them, we would have achieved minimum pro status of top 16. We would have went on to play someone else. I believe Straight Rippin'. I could be mistaken, though. If we would have beaten Carbon, we would have placed top 12. But alas, it didn't work here. It's over with. We're hoping to go big in Halo 4. Now let's get back into the gameplay with under 5 minutes left, and PappaCat getting the dirty animation from T2. This is going to spawn right here, and it's going to be really important that he gets a nice push into Instinct space. They do have a abilities flag sitting in Instinct rocks right now. So PappaCat's in frag that in a nice double nade into the bonfire of Instinct. Now PappaCat's going to push onto the pea shooter and put some shots. Unfortunately, it's not going to work right here. He does get the 2 assists right off the bat, though, but they do end up capturing it, making it a tie game. Now, this is going to be one of those bait pulls that I was talking about earlier. PappaCat is going to pull it, if only to bring Instinct back and make Instinct turn around and focus on their flag for a few seconds. And as you can tell, it worked. There were 3 of them in Instinct's rocks, so it saved the ability about 5 to 10 seconds where they could spawn and get into a nice kind of defensive position almost. Kill T2, who was trying to be a hero and get a bait pull, which really wasn't going to work anyway. Now Ability is going to start fighting for this top mid control. For Capture the Flag, top mid control is vital. If you can control the top middle of this map, the top ring, you are going to be able to control all points of access across the map either way, at least until they do break the setup. Right, so, in just under a minute, you are about to witness 2 things. You're going to first witness how not to play a flag game, and then you're going to witness how to play a flag game at the same exact time. Now, generally the right way you would play a Capture the Flag game in Halo is that you would get into a position where your team can easily slay the other team and kill all 4 of them as close to the same time as possible. Then you're going to grab the flag and run as far away as you can before they start spawning again. And then once they spawn, you're going to want to start slaying them again one at a time, trying to keep their numbers as low as possible while defending your own flag guy. Ability is about to do is they just killed 1 or 2 of them over at the sniper spawn, and there is 1 or 2 numbers of ability there. So this is going to force the spawn onto the rocks where the flag is at this current point in time. Now, as I said before, this is not how you want to run a flag. This is probably the complete opposite way. You do not want to run into the opposing team as they spawn. It is going to result in a flag reset 95% of the time. There is the little bit of luck that is involved that will let you not have it reset, but it's really far and few between if you're playing with good teams. Now, at this point in the game, there are 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. The score is tied 1-1, and neither team is wanting to lose this. So, the key word is defense. Both teams are going to try to defend their flag as best as possible, while kind of poking and prodding at the other team, trying to find a point where they can push in and get a nice flag capture. Ability is going to try a nice push right through the Instinct pea shooter. They are going to lose it. PappaCat once again is going to take Tots' face off, and now they're going to run their flag again through the rocks, through Instinct's rocks, and this time they're actually going to do it right. They got this spawn kill, they stopped them from spawning rocks. Now PappaCat is going to grab the flag and make a nice run for it. Now with PappaCat dying, Frag that is going to grab the flag and make a nice run to get it as close to their flag as possible. However, he is going to get taken out. Now what you are about to see is a mad dash from both teams to the flag to try to return it and try to capture it. Instinct wants to stop it because it would go into a tie and the game would end in a tie, just because this is not the 30-minute game type. However, Ability wants to get it because they're going to win, they're going to beat Instinct, which I'm pretty sure 99% of the Halo population wants to do. Game coming down this close to the wire, it's really important that both teams remember that the flag resets 15 seconds after a touch if no one else touches it. With a game this close, that really matters, and every touch is going to count. If Instinct can keep them off of it for 15 seconds, the flag resets and that's game over. But if Ability touches it, that's game over too. Now, Frag That is going to be a hero right here, jump in and capture it for a 2-1 lead over Instinct with 20 seconds left. There's not a whole lot they can do. PappaCat cannot save his teammates from getting the animation from T2. Tots is going to run the flag. He's going to try to, but PappaCat is going to stop him. Frag That gets the assassination. And that, my friends, is game over. So that is 2-0. Ability over Instinct and this team scrim. Alright folks, well that is going to do it for me. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have anything you'd like to see me do in the future, be it reviews, gameplay commentaries, if you want to see me dick around, do some video or something, let me know in the description below, tweet at me, get in contact with me. My